Hey guys, so I just finished a spirit led, so I'm exhausted, but there's something that like has been bugging me, and so I just wanna say it. It's just a vision or feeling that I've been getting when thinking about Elijah Vue. It comes up a lot, and so like I said, I'm really confused about where he is as far as everything's concerned. I'm wondering about the Mars line and the Venus line that go up to um they go up the map to Mishkat, because the Venus and Mars go up there, and with all those planets in the 11th house, it is somewhere that they know about. But what's getting me is I also feel like again that a storage shed is important. And I'm gonna look at his chart with fresh eyes and see, even though I'm learning, I want to see if there's anything I can get, any visions I can get. And when I do that, I will let you know. Because I tend to do that on astrology charts. It's like a little thing that we're trying. So the thing I keep feeling, and it's something that I've posted before, but every time I think about Elijah, I go back to I feel like I'm in waves. I feel like I'm in waves. I feel like I'm in water. I feel strongly he's in the water. There's a lot of water in his chart, um, or what area, but I feel because of what I feel, it's like I'm pretty sure it's him because it comes across, or whenever I think of him, that's when I feel it. Whenever I had somebody in the area looking at some things, that's when I felt it. But I feel like he's under something. So in my dream, going back to my dream, I kept saying, he's on the moon line. He was found on the moon line. He was found on the moon line. And this was like a couple weeks ago. And I literally messaged my astrology friend and I told her that. And like that was something I remember repeating, right? So the only thing that gets me is like, how did he get him in the lake? Like, I don't understand that. If it was frozen, if he didn't have a boat, like, how did he do it? I don't know if there is because in my dream, I removed something that was wooden, right? I removed something that was wooden, and that's where I found him. But in the dream, it wasn't water. It was like a rolled up piece of fence. I don't know how that makes sense. But what I keep feeling is like I'm under something. So, like out here, I don't know how it is out there, but like it would be like a boat, a boat dock, a pier, a barge. A barge did come in his reading, but I don't know if it was for him or Riley. Something like that. Like I feel like I'm under something that is wooden, but I'm in water. So I don't know how that makes sense because I'm not from the area. I just feel like I'm bouncing up and down in the waves. And I'm in a bag or something like that. Like I don't know if the bag was tied to like a post underneath I keep getting reminded, and there might be a reference of how I reference things. Things are not always as they are, but this is how I'm referencing it. Like, like a pier or a dock or something where there's posts and then the wooden part. That's what I keep getting. So I'm pretty sure it's Elijah, but I'm not sure if it's Elijah because I get interconnects, I get random things all the time. But I literally, every time I think about him or every time someone goes search for him, I feel like I'm in waves. Like, you know how, like, when you're in your waves and you're bobbing up and down, but I feel like there's something over me. Like, you can't see me. Like, it's dark where I'm at, and I'm under like something that is wooden or like wooden or something that would be, again, like a dock, a pier, a barge, something that's like you would have to remove to get either remove or go under to get me out. Um, but I've been feeling that like for like all week. And so I had to put it out because it's like I don't know if this is going to help or not. Um, like I said, either the storage shed is relevant to where he's at or relevant to evidence or whatever that is, but there's got to be something because it came in the reading, it came in the chart. There's some reason for it. You don't know what that reason is. I do get reference points. Um, and I don't know. I'm putting this out in hopes someone from the area can know what I'm talking about because it doesn't make any sense to me. Um, but according to our astrology chart and according to other astrologists, he's in the water. Unfortunately, but again, I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck under something. Like and that might be the whole reason of the rising and falling. Like you could take that as a dam, right? Maybe my drawing, like maybe I don't know because his moon line goes out into the lake, but my mind is like, well, how did he get out there? Unless he was like put under something that's like offshore that someone snuck. I don't know. The guy used to power wash boats. Like, you know, allegedly he used to power wash boats, and this is all alleged. This is just a vision. This is not, factual. So, and I always pull like the boat card. So I don't know if it's like relevant to boats, like where the boats are kept, but it's like almost like a dock, a pier. It's not up in Green Bay or anything like that. It's around this area of these cities. I don't know exactly where. But it would be like that. So I don't know. It feels like it's something wooden, and like you'd have to go under it to get to him, or like in a dream, like you would remove it to see him. Not like you would really remove it, but in the dream, I lifted the piece of wood and he was there. When I had a similar dream with Molly, she had planks on top of her and I was removing them in the dream. Turns out that those were corn that she was under. So, but I've never felt anything like this before in any of my cases, but I feel like I'm in waves, or I'm bobbing up in water. Like when the water moves, that's what I feel like up and down, up and down. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I think in the first reading with the digging, like that could have been evidence, and I think that's been recovered. So allegedly, I don't know. I don't know if it belongs to them or not, but remember they scattered evidence everywhere, which also, so I'm just going to read like the email from my astrologist when she sent me the chart so I could check it out. She said, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Pluto are the planets in the 11th house stellium. What you mentioned about the lover's secret place makes a lot of sense, given that Mars and Venus quite literally represent Jesse and Katrina, allegedly. With Mercury present there, I have to wonder if Jesse has a younger relative that knows something. That could be that AJ dude. It could also be a reference to the fact that he has made a business out of disciplining children. But I seem to remember something about the younger person. Also, Pluto also rules trash, sewage, etc., which I forgot to mention during the class that we had. So it makes sense that they're burning evidence and tossing it haphazardly to throw people off. So that's the information, the extra information I wanted to tell you about the stellium and what it means and all that. So if anybody knows a secret place that they knew or anything like that has water that goes along with our lines, I mean, so anyways, thank you guys. I just want to put that out because it's been bugging me for like days now, and I can't let go of that rocking feeling like I'm in water and it's about to drive me insane. I'm pretty sure it's Elijah, but I can't promise, but I'm pretty sure that's what it feels like. So thanks again. I sincerely appreciate all the love and support.